Hi friends, today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare crab samosas. This was an experimental recipe that I tried and it turned out really good. Me and my friends enjoyed this crab samosas. It was cheesy and very tasty. Now let's look into the ingredients and get started. So I'll be using these crabs, friends. I'm going to boil this crab and I'm going to extract the meat out of the crab after it's cooked. But you also get ready-made crab meat in the supermarket. You can use that. I have finely chopped spring onions, coriander and onions, and I've reserved it. I've also shredded cheddar cheese and reserved it. We need cumin powder and pepper powder. This is a must when you're preparing crabs. It adds flavor and taste. What I've done is in mortar and pestle I've just ground chilies, ginger and garlic, and I've reserved it. I'll be using all-purpose flour paste as a glue to seal the samosa. So I've mixed all-purpose flour in water and I've reserved it. We also will be using samosa patti. This is ready-made samosa sheets which is easily available in the frozen section in the supermarkets. So I'll be using those ready-made samosa sheets. First and foremost, I've gone ahead in a pressure pan. I've added 3 cups of water. Now I'm going to get this water to a rapid boil. I'm going to cook the crabs. And I'm also going to be adding 2 chicken stock cubes. The reason why I'm adding this chicken stock cubes is because I'll be using this particular broth into soup later on. So I'll be preparing some crab soup later on. So I'm just going to cook the crab inside this chicken stock. Cook this crab meat for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, just check the crabs if it's cooked or if it's not cooked. You can just insert a toothpick and see if the crab meat is cooked. If it's cooked, it will be nice and soft and tender. So remove it from the flame and reserve it. Now I'm going to start preparing the masala base. In a pressure pan, I've heated 2 tablespoons of oil. To the oil, I've added the ground ginger, garlic and chili masala. I'm going to fry this masala till the raw flavor is gone. And I've also added the chopped onions, spring onions and coriander. Just to soften the onions, I've added 2 tablespoons of water. Unfortunately, I've not recorded that portion. So do add 2 tablespoons of water and cook the onions till it's softened. As you can see, it is softened at this point. Now to the onions, I've added pepper powder and cumin powder. Fry all these ingredients for just a minute's time. Remove it from the flame and allow this masala to cook. So once it's cold, we can add the crab meat and the cheese and we can start preparing these samosas. So at this point my masala base is ready. I'm just going to allow this to cool. I'm going to start shredding the crab meat. So it's very important you use a toothpick or any sort of a sharp object which can easily allow you to remove the crab meat. You can also use a skewer which will help you to remove the crab meat from the shell. Nowadays in supermarkets you get this ready-made shredded crab meat. So if you find that, please use that. Now once I finish shredding the crab meat, I've added the crab meat to the masala. I've also added salt as per taste and the shredded cheese. I'm going to give this a good mix and my masala base is ready. One tip I would like to give you here, friends, you can prepare this ahead of time and you can reserve this particular filling inside the refrigerator. It stores very well. So you can prepare this ahead of time in case you're planning a party or you want to serve this up for an event. You can prepare this ahead of time, put it in an airtight container and store it in the refrigerator and prepare the samosas as required. So these samosa patties are very easily available in the supermarkets. You can also use these spring roll sheets and prepare this samosas. Not that you have to do it in a regular triangle shape. So at this point I've placed the filling and I've started to fold the samosas into triangle shapes. This all-purpose flour mixture acts as a glue and it will seal the edges. So make sure you always add this all-purpose flour to the edges and seal the edges. I prepared a bunch of these samosas and I reserved it. I've also heated oil in a wok. So once I finish folding these samosas, I'm going to start frying these samosas on medium flame. The recipe in detail is posted on my blog, friends. Blog link will be posted in the description box below this video, or you can click the iCard above this video. For regular updates, do like me and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. All the links will be in the description box below this video, or you can click the iCard above this video. The same recipe is also posted in YouTube Tamil. So YouTube Tamil link will also be in the description box below this video, or you can click the iCard above this video. So now once I finish preparing these samosas, I'm going to gently drop it in oil and start frying them out on medium flame. These are really crisp on the outside and it has got that cheese filling, so I really enjoyed it. I'm the only person who eats crab in my house because my parents are allergic to crustaceans. So this was prepared solely for me and my friends. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Do try this recipe, friends. If you're a seafood lover and you like crabs, do try this recipe. It turned out really good. You'll really enjoy it. It's similar to these crab rangoons, if you've tried them. The cream cheese crab rangoons. So once my samosa has fried, I'm just going to drain it from the oil and place it on the tissue paper and allow all the excess oil to drain. And then I've served it with hot chili sauce. You can also serve it with mint chutney, it's very nice. So at this point, all my samosas are fried. I'm just going to go ahead and serve them. Do try this recipe, friends. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to me for more videos. Until next time, this is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.